It's time for NBA action. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And Richard. Here's Mann. Off target with his 3. Green passes to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Here's Hield. Michael Porter making his last shot. And here is Butler. Can't connect from short range.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
As to Demon. There's the pick. Outside, Porter. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 5.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Back to Curry from downtown. And with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Clowney. Now Porter. Shot clock at 6. Demon. His 3-pointers off the mark. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Porter. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Minnesota. They set the screen. And it's Demon missing. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1, so they take the lead.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Pass to Demon. Here's Clowney. Nets passing it around, and a wide-open look for Porter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Butler finds Hield. Curry on the wing. And the Warriors, another 3.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Team foul. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Mann. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Nets trail by 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. The Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Let's see some numbers here on Michael Porter. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. Here's Butler. That one, no good. Nice D from Porter. To the inside, and Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. This one for 3, and he nails the jumper. Curry's got 13.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Green. Pass to Mann. Screen by Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Mann can't hit.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Here's Demon, guarded by Green. Here's Claxton. And he banks in the layup.
If you look at a shot chart of Nick Claxton, it's going to be painted heavy right there.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Nets trail by 6. Up top, Claxton. Pass to Demon. And here's Porter, defended by Butler. They set the pick from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Outside, Kuminga. Fast break. Here we go. The big dunk at the end of the break.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for the Nets. Martin comes in for Mann. Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Stephen Curry. Here's Green. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
To the paint. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
And Porter drops them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Pass to Moody. There's the screen. Launches a 3. Outside Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. He has yet to score. 3 on the clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Williams. Here's Demon. The kick out to Porter. Outside Williams. Second chance shot. That one, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Inside, here's Kuminga. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Porter. Nets passing it around. Takes a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Out of bounds touch by Claxton. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Warriors, 4th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. Puts the move on. Wolf grabs the miss. Nets trail by 8. Williams inside, defended by Butler. Here's Wolf. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Horford. And it's Kuminga, top of the key. Kept alive. Picked by Horford. Over to the wing. Shoots the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Nets shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Here's Traore. 32 seconds left to play in the first. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Moves back up. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Moody. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Martin is out there with Traore. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Wolf in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Traore. And he converts the layup. Traore's got his first bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Wilson. It's Martin on the wing. Defended by Moody. Here's Wolf. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Horford. For 3. Drills it from outside. Horford's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Wilson kicks to Martin. Back to Wilson. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Now here is Horford. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Brownie's checked in, and Porter subbed in for Wilson. The Warriors also with a sub. Spencer's checked in. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Now here's Butler. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Down low. Nice D from Porter. Nets trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors leading by 11. Pass to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this to me is the problem with defending Butler. He typically takes it so strong, it's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Good on both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Nets trail by 13. Pass to Man. Porter kicks to Williams to end the cold streak. That's good on the jump shot.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Green, the pass to Butler. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 19 points.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Here's Traore. That shot missing. Curry with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Green. Horford finds Butler. Shoots over Traore. And it's Golden State with another.
Well, the defensive effort was there. Jimmy Butler just adept at making shots under pressure.
Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a three. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Outside Butler. Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Man. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Traore. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Outside Butler. And here is Green. Back to Butler. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Porter. On the wing, Man. Defended by Butler. Man can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Podziemski with it. Last time out, he had 13 points. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Timeout. Curry's got 25 points in the game. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Claxton's checked in for Williams, and Demon subbed in for Traore. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Moody subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Pass to Porter. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Clowney. Here's Demon. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Green kicks to Curry. Pass to Moody. Outside Butler. Curry on the wing. Over Demon. Curry can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Demon. No scoring in this one. Back to Porter, and they get it. It's the three-point bomb.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Green in the high post. Back to Curry, a three ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Man with it, defended by Moody. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Pass to Post. Lets it go with the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 31.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Clowney. Here's Demon. Scoreless thus far. Shoots over Curry. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Porter, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Demon. And Moody pulls it down.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Friday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Jazz, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Some changes for Golden State. Richards is checked in, and Hield subbed in for Quentin Post. And the first one drops.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's man. Still scoreless. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Hield, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry from deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Nets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Porter outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarters.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Curry outside, rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Nets shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Clowney, good.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Hield outside. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Demon. Guarded by Curry. And Claxton throws it down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at the Nets, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. I hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
Curry's been giving the defense headaches all night. They're scrambling to contain him, but so far he just keeps finding his shot.
And let's not forget his teammates, helping to set him up time and time again.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Warriors leading by 20. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And Richard Pass to man. Porter in the corner. Here's Clowney. From the arc. The rebound by Hield.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the middle, trying to find Green. He's got it now.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. It's Porter outside. It's good from long range. Porter's got 24 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Curry outside. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Clowney. The Nets working the ball around now. Now, man. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Richard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. On the wing, Porter. 24 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. In transition, here come the Nets. Man up top. Still yet to score. And it's Demon missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be Jimmy Butler shooting. That one on Porter. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
One shot.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Time to get excited and get loud. Here they are. Team Fight.
Take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
On defense, the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Clowney, good.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Pass to Green. Now Butler. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Green. Butler deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Clowney pulls it in. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Demon. Man finds Claxton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is an area of development for Nick Claxton. The willingness and the ability to absorb and still finish. Really good job.
And at the line, one time, Nicholas Claxton.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation doors. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Clowney. Here's the 3. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And that one's good by Butler.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And here's Porter. There's the 3, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Butler at the elbow. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. Timeout called, the Nets.
Let's see those moves. Come on. Look at those moves.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield.
Warriors substitution. Jonathan Kuminga. Podziemski.
Brooklyn's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Pass to Clowney. The Nets working the ball around now. Porter, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Kuminga. And the rejection by Claxton. Inside, Clowney. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Curry. Over Demon, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Up top, Claxton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Curry. The 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Screen by Claxton. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kuminga finds Butler. Here's Curry. Hits it again. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Williams is checked in for the Nets. A moment now to check out some numbers for Draymond Green. Now, man, nothing on the board. Pass to Clowney. There's the triple. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Williams gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Green. And the rejection by Claxton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams will make substitutions. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. He gets that one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
On the wing, Green. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one. And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep. Every time he lets it fly, you know it's going to fall.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Get out of your seat. Come on, start making some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Team Hype.
Checked in for Draymond Green. And looking at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, we can see the teams that make the most of their trips to the foul line. The Warriors, 4th.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Podziemski finds Curry. Picked by Horford. Curry passes to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. Curry's got 57 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Wolf passes to Porter. And that one, good. Porter's got 35 in the game.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Pass to Curry. Picked by Horford. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Nets. Over in the corner, Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Pass to Podziemski. To the inside. Here's Kuminga, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuminga's got 8.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
Here's Traore. Outside Williams. Offline with his 3. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
and a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
And the net shooting at a decent 44% clip here. They've got Martin. Tyre Williams out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Traoré. And it's Wolf in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Porter, no luck. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
So he gets them both.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Martin with a screen on Curry. Here's Traoré, guarded by Curry. And it's in there.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Pajemski with it. Pass to Horford. Outside Kuminga. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Wolf grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Traoré gets the bucket. Traoré's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And the Warriors making a change here. Elton's checked in. Horford with a screen on Martin. 5 to shoot. Stolen away. Left side, Porter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pajemski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Right side, Horford. The 19-foot shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 16 here in the second half.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Horford. Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Kuminga, and the 3-ball is good.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Williams' shot is off.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Pass to Kuminga. Horford with a screen on Porter. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 39.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Traoré. outside for Martin. Misses the three. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Shot on the wing, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Wolf. Outside Porter. Over Moody. Porter, no luck.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
On the wing, Melton. Zadorus, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Williams' shot is off. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Porter against Kuminga. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Williams, to the paint, and stolen by Horford. Now, here's Moody. Now, Podziemski. Puts up a three, cans it from downtown.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Pass to Kuminga. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nets. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Wolf. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Podziemski finds Melton. And here is Kuminga. Outside, Horford. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Here's Traoré. Back to Porter. Over Kuminga. And the shot is long. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And here's Melton. They set the pick. Podziemski. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Traoré. On the wing, Williams. No good from outside.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and
break.
blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post comes in for Al Horford. And Trace Jackson-Davis is subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point line. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And, Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave it wide open.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. The Nets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Outside, Porter. From 6 away. And it's Demon missing.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Pass to Melton. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Porter outside, and again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Launches it. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Pass to Moody. Now Post. Clock at 6. Here's Podziemski. Drops in the layup for 2.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Demon. Pass to Man. For the 3. Can't connect. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce,